Hello, all my lovely buddies. Welcome to another video. So, this time we are going to decode about the reality of MBA. So, let's get started. So, guys, let's start with a very simple example. So, whatever we do in life, uh, in our growing stages, one of the main motto, one of the number one priority is actually to earn money, to get a good package, to earn highest amount of CTC. So yeah, obviously, I acknowledge the fact that education is there, learning is there, skill development, personal development, all these things are there. But for 90% of the people, for 90% of times as well, money is actually one of the main motivation factor in the growing stages. And this is only one of the main reasons because of which people think of doing an MBA, because according to norms, MBA is actually giving you more money, is actually helping you to bag you a higher package. So let's respect the elephant in the room and understand the unfiltered dynamics and actually get to understand that is MBA really helpful to you? Yeah, so first of all, before understanding about the MBA, we need to understand about quickly about colleges which offer MBA. So generally around the globe, there are three types of colleges: Tier 1, Tier 2 and Tier 3. Tier 1 are absolutely the abroad MBA, IIMs, Oxford, basically the global giants who are charging higher amount of fees as well. Then comes Tier 2, which is basically the fat private colleges who are local giants and they also charge reasonably a good amount of money. And then comes obviously the Tier 3 ones. Low cost college, nobody know about that, nobody care about that. You just need to go study and get your degree. That's it. So now, what is the cost of MBA? Let's calculate cost of these three tier of colleges. And cost, I mean, I'm calculating the accommodation cost, I'm calculating the transfer cost, I'm calculating the travel cost, food cost, clothes cost, literally everything that you need to spend for the next 2 years if you are going to an MBA. So fees for Tier 1 college, the absolute top one, is actually something around 45 to 60 lakh for 2 years. That's the minimal cost that is there. For Tier 2, it is something around 20 to 40 lakhs for 2 years. For Tier 3, it is 7 to 15 lakhs for 2 years. Is that the only cost? Absolutely no. Absolutely no. So let's focus here, guys. Let's focus here. So if you have completed your graduation, you have two options, obviously, to go to an MBA or do a job. So let's take an example that if you go for a job in place of doing an MBA and you end up bagging a 10 LPA job, just for an example, 10 LPA, 10 lakh per annum job you have bagged. So what is going to happen is we are going to add your amount of CTC to the fees of MBA as well. Why? Because if you are doing an MBA, that means you are not doing your job as well. You have to resign from your company if you want to fully make yourself available for a MBA degree. So the fees for Tier 1 college is actually around, let's take the lowest one only. So 45 is the fees that we calculated. So 45 plus 20 LPA, which is actually your salary that you would be getting, that you would be drawing in 2 years. So that's fees is actually 60 LPA for Tier 1 college, and I'm absolutely taking the lower value. For Tier 2, it will be 20 of fees plus 20 of your salary. So it is actually 40. For Tier 3, it is 7 plus let's say 20. So it is 27 LPA, approx 30 LPA. So now what is the CTC? So these are actually the fees. These are actually the costs that you have to bear if you are going to do an MBA. Now, what is the CTC that you can expect if you are a decent student, do all your homework, did everything good, scores good marks? So in terms of average, what could be your expected salary that you can expect to receive from your MBA college? If you are in Tier 1, you would be getting something around 30 LPA in your first year. If you are in Tier 2, you would be getting something around 15 LPA with no guarantee of job, to be really honest. If you are Tier 3, then there is no guarantee of if you would be getting any placement or any job in that case as well. So yeah, that's the actual calculation that we need to keep in mind while applying for an MBA. Now, why I'm telling you this is because, so in reality, just to cover 2 years of expense or overall investment, let's calculate how much time you need to actually get to start getting profit. So in tier 1 college, you need minimum of 4 years. That is 2 years of study plus 2 years of absolute high earning just to cover out your MBA cost that you have actually spent. For tier 2 college, you need a minimum of 5 years. Why 5 years? Because 2 years of study plus 3 years of absolute high salary earning just to cover out the costs of your MBA if you have covered your MBA from tier 2 college. Now, in terms of tier 3 college, God is the boss. Nobody knows. So, yeah. Now, what I'm actually trying to say is, guys, I'm not telling you what is right for you, what is wrong for you, what is good for you, what is bad for you. I'm not telling you that. You guys are already very smart and intelligent. So, just a simple concept. If you or your parents can afford this higher amount of salary, this higher amount of money to be spent during your just for doing an MBA, then great. You could obviously go for that. Otherwise, you really have to be really mindful about your calculations about the amount of money that you would be spending on MBA and how much time you should be taking to actually come to your profits. Actually come to your profits means the amount of money that you would be spending on MBA. Then with your salary, how much time you need to cover that actual cost. And post that, your profits will start. So the investment that you are making in MBA, you have to be very mindful about when you are actually covering the overall expense and when you are going to start the actual profit making as well. So yeah, I mean that's very simple. I'm not giving you any extra advice. That's a very simple calculation that everybody has to do. You have to be very mindful about what you're doing. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about this video. In the description below, I will be pinging my LinkedIn as well. So you guys can go and please follow me on LinkedIn. Any queries, anything, absolutely free. Of course, I will be there to help you out, give you guidance as much as I can. And yeah, we are looking forward to connect with you over there as well. And yeah, one more thing is free to subscribe to the channel and hit on the like button. So that's really helpful. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you a very good luck and see you again.